You guys don't need to worry about me getting revenge from Diddy. I've got 3 moves that make sure he'll never be able to come after me or my family. First, I personally reached out to the victims' legal teams. The real reason he's not getting out is those buried cases behind the scenes. I provided legal funding for 7 victims who had been silent for years and brought in the top criminal attorneys in the country. Second, I bought up every potential post-release business deal he had lined up. I planned this 2 years in advance, so by the time he got sentenced and still had hope of getting out, every partner had already cut ties with him. I know he's still in there fantasizing about a comeback, but the truth is, he's never come.
How did you get that footage of Diddy?
I figure most journalists would not disclose their sources.
If Sean Combs watches this, what do you think he's going to feel?
Like, wow, this is amazing. I think he's going to say this is the best documentary I've seen in a long time. My favorite villain? I kind of like Diddy.
There are no misconceptions about it. My brother, Sid, yeah. Come to London to bust you across your head. What's up? Hit me? Hit me, all right?
50 Cent has sparked fresh controversy as the hip-hop world is shaken by shocking revelations that completely changed the narrative surrounding Diddy and Burna Boy, turning what was once seen as a celebrated alliance into a source of suspicion and debate. In his latest documentary, 50 Cent presents a newly leaked video featuring Diddy and Burna Boy, while also revealing alleged power plays and media strategies that influenced the story behind the scenes. The controversy can be traced back to a single photo of the 2 superstars standing together, a moment that once appeared sincere but quickly became the focus of intense scrutiny. As Diddy's legal troubles emerged, that image, and now the video, took on a far deeper meaning, raising serious questions about motive and authenticity. What started as admiration quickly turned into doubt, with a documentary portraying these visuals as the catalyst that set off a chain reaction and a public unraveling that no one expected.
Hey, I know a lot of people want to hear these stories and everything like that because this is stuff that happened back in the day. And then maybe that if they knew there was going to ever be a YouTube or they knew there was going to ever be social media, a lot of the stuff probably wouldn't have got played out like it did. But things happen and these are just stories from the past. I would like to use that as, what you call that, just to clear the facts up what's going on. But it all started, we was in Atlanta. And this story starts when I'm with Puff and he's in exotic bookstores and he's doing shopping, right? He's shopping, getting his stuff and everything like that. So, you know, this is the first time I was ever in an exotic bookstore with Puff. So, you know, I'm giving him his space. He's taking things off the shelves and stuff like that because they gave him a brown paper bag. When they gave him a brown paper bag, he was just putting stuff in there. So I said, damn, you know, he got to go put it on the counter and, you know, show everybody what he's getting. So as he going, I'm just looking at the places where he picking stuff from. So there's one part he picked up some things from up here on my left side. And then he picked like quite a few of them down. I was like, okay. He put them in the bag. So when I went by there and I looked up there and it said butt plugs. And I was like, hey yo, I was messing with him. Cause people don't understand, you know, we was like friends. He was a part of the same gang. So I'm still gonna tease him. I'm still gonna mess with him and everything like that. I could do that. It wasn't just no security thing. So I say, yo, what are you getting this for? And it said butt plugs. And he was like, yo, can I do my shopping by myself? I said, yeah, you can do it by yourself, brother. And he started walking and everything like that. So when he got I just waited at the counter. So when he got to the counter, he didn't even have to show the guy nothing. He just gave the guy a wad of money. I mean, like he gave the guy a stack something like this. And Puff wasn't the dude that carried no 20s and no 50s and nothing like that. And I mean, like, he just said, boom.
Burna Boy, a leading global figure in African music, and Diddy, a mogul recognized for building and tearing down empires, came together to create what many believed would become legendary. Their collaboration on Twice as Tall marked a defining milestone, winning a Grammy and propelling Burna Boy to his greatest international success. However, beneath the acclaim and awards, subtle cracks began to appear, prompting questions about whether their relationship was built on genuine respect or careful calculation. In his analysis, 50 Cent argues that the partnership reached far beyond music, existing at the crossroads of business, influence, and ambition, where shifting power dynamics quietly took shape and led to consequences that few expected.
We had to leave Atlanta and go to North Carolina for a show. You understand? And it was him, this rapper, Sarah, and this other girl. We all got on a G5 jet, and we flew to G4 jet, and we flew to North Carolina. So later on that, I think that afternoon, same day, this rapper and him, they all in the room together. You know, it's Sarah, the girl, Puff, and this dude, this rapper. So I'm hearing at the door and stuff like that, like, yeah, so then next thing you know, somebody rang the doorbell. We had the presidential suite where we was at. So I opened the door and the dude said, yo, I'm here for my cousin. I said, who your cousin? And he said, Ja Rule. I said, well, he busy right now. He said, he busy doing what? I said, he with Puff, they're in the room, they busy, they don't want to be bothered. He said, well, I'm going in there. I said, bruh, you ain't going in there because he told me they don't want nobody to be bothering them. He was like, yo, I don't care, man, I'm going in there. That bull like that. I said, yo, bruh, Jesus Christ had to come down here and take the air out of my body before you get in that room right there. Watch. He tried to bum rush me. I grabbed his and threw him against the piano. When I threw him into the piano, Puff and Ja Rule runs out the room. Puff got his towel, Ja grabbing his towel, but they butt the naked. And so then Ja was like, yo, what's going on? Yo, G, that's my cousin. He know me well, you know, and Puff was like, yo, G, what happened? I said, he tried to get in the room. I told him he couldn't get in the room. And he was like, he just looked, Puff looked at Ja. He said, yo, Ja said, you ain't want to go in that room because there's a lot of freaking going on. So I was like, oh, he said it was a lot of going on. So that was basically that story, man. You know what I'm saying? They went back in the room, dude felt a certain kind of way, and he left out. So I seen them at the concert the next day, and they tried to, you know, form up against me. But my man Frank was like, I told my man Frank, I was like, yo, Frank, put yourself in that position. Somebody trying to get in the room, and Ja told you don't let nobody get in the room. What would you do? Now, y'all can do whatever y'all want to do, man, but you know I ain't taking no losses. He said, yo, you good, and that was it. Bro, when Ja said, you don't want to come up in there, a lot of freaky...
As rumors of a tape began to spread, the tension surrounding Burna Boy and Diddy reached a boiling point. This was more than simple gossip. It was a ticking time bomb ready to explode. Claims of secret dealings, questionable arrangements, and hidden betrayals surrounded them, while Burna Boy stayed silent, choosing not to respond. In today's social media-driven world, that silence only deepened suspicion. And before long, he found himself caught in a wave of speculation. 50 Cent explains how Burna's silence, instead of protecting him, only intensified the controversy, showing that once the public takes control of the narrative, ownership of your own story begins to slip away.
That's crazy, bro. So now, you think certain politicians, you think certain actors, actress, they drinking, smoking, we know they love pink cocaine. You know they got weed all in the air. They dropping ecstasy pills, they dropping some other kind of sexual pill. Man, do you think he ain't got nobody on tape, bruh? So now, can y'all go get those tapes? If he was blackmailing Cassie and Cassie's mother had to give him $20,000 for her tapes allegedly, you think he ain't bribing nobody else? Or people ain't worried about that that they gotta do business with him because they know what they did at the Diddy party? So those tapes was important. And the federal government, when they showed some of the stuff that was happening in there, you could see the jury cringing. So it was easy for them to come back.
Then came the diss track from Nigerian artist Speed Darlington, with Baby Oil taking aim at Burna Boy while suggesting Diddy's influence behind the scenes. What started as what seemed like a playful jab quickly escalated into something much more serious after Speed Darlington's car was attacked in Lagos. His mother's emotional appeal for Burna to intervene only heightened the situation, turning a musical rivalry into a real-world conflict. 50 Cent explores how a single track, intended as nothing more than words over a beat, evolved into a tangible confrontation, blurring the line between rumor and reality and raising the stakes far beyond what anyone expected.
With those charges for the sex offenses, or the prostitution for selling and promoting prostitution, it was easy for them to come back with that. Listen to him. Y'all heard the same thing that I heard. When they raided his house, y'all saw the same thing I saw. They took computers, tapes. You think wasn't nothing on those tapes, y'all? You think they didn't log those tapes? Why did they, hold up. Yo, I just caught a jewel. They used the tape that Cassie sent them. That Cassie had. They used the tape that Cassie had that they showed to the jurors. Why do you think they didn't use the tape that they got from Diddy house? Because that would have them had to log that in. It would have been public record. And at one given time, when it's a public record out of this trial, you could go see it. You could go get those tapes, copies of those tapes, because it's public record.
Behind the scenes, Burna Boy worked tirelessly to contain the fallout, with his legal team racing to manage the chaos while he expressed his frustrations on Twitter. Every post, intended to dismiss the rumors, only appeared to fuel them further as fans analyzed his lyrics for hidden meanings connected to the leaks. What began as artistic expression quickly became ammunition, placing Burna's career directly under intense scrutiny. 50 Cent examines how Burna's own creativity turned into a double-edged sword, showing that in today's digital world, every word and action is amplified, and the rules of the game are constantly evolving.
Do they take the massage oil with them when they go? No, they just walk out to people who are being arrested. If you ever seen a person getting arrested and the people being arrested in those brothel houses, do they take out the stuff in the brothel houses? No, they don't. They take the individuals who are being arrested out the brothel houses. For them to take 1,000 bottles of baby oil, it's like that they did not leave one. They left people there, but they ain't leave not one bottle. Nobody needed no baby oil. So my whole thing about it is that there was something in that other than baby oil. That's why they took all the bottles. And 9 times out of 10, if I would give it a wild guess, it was, and like some of the people told me, it was probably that GHB.
What's that?
I think it's gamma hydrox. I looked it up, bro. Let me see. See if I can find it. I know this is just showing everything like that, but oh no. Let me. Yo, somebody tap dance or sing or do something, you know what I'm saying, while I'm doing this. Oh, here it go right here. It's gamma hydroxy.
The most explosive leak came in the form of a post allegedly from Diddy stating, "I helped you win that Grammy. You thought you could do it without me." Whether genuine or fabricated, its timing was devastating, portraying Burna Boy's greatest achievements as something owed to Diddy rather than the result of his own talent, hard work, and vision. The reaction was immediate, with fans analyzing Burna's motives, examining his lyrics, and questioning every move he made, proving how quickly a single message can reshape an entire narrative. In the documentary, 50 Cent carefully examines how Diddy's alleged words caused lasting damage to Burna Boy's credibility and public image, highlighting the fragile nature of fame and how easily public perception can be manipulated, leaving even the most successful artists vulnerable to rumors, speculation, and the court of public opinion.
Hey, see, though, we didn't have no weird shit like that going on around us. I wouldn't have known about no pills or no special oil in the baby oil and stuff like that, you know? People been talking about that lately. See how people lately been talking about in the interview, how there was some, I think it was some horse, what they call it, the stuff that they put horse and make them, some type of heart tranquilizer that's put in no baby oil bottles. Y'all think it was just baby oil, y'all? Are y'all that stupid? Do y'all know it was more shit in those bottles of oils? That was just a cover up. Y'all don't realize that there was other stuff in those bottles that made people either go to sleep or get freaky or get horny or something in those bottles that's getting tested. It's not illegal to have baby oil in your house. Why the hell would the police take baby oil? What's illegal about some baby oil? Are y'all that stupid? It's shit that's mixed in that baby oil or in those baby oil bottles. That's how concerned, y'all. Come on, y'all. And these bodyguards keep talking about it. They better shut up. They better shut up. Y'all need to go in there and tell them, stop. But no, Jay Prince ain't had nothing. Jay Prince ain't had nothing to do with this shit. Jay Prince not a rat, y'all. I don't know. We talk about executives. Somebody asked me in the comment section what black executive it appears that don't do anything weird. The only person I could think of was Babyface. Maybe L.A. Reid. You haven't heard too much about him. And Babyface. You know, they might have, you know, some people will say they beat him out of some money and stuff like that. But I don't think Jay Prince a snitch. I'm not one to do all of that. What Suge and maybe even Wack 100 have said about Jay Prince. He seemed to be solid to me. He talk a little tougher than what
As Diddy
he might
legal
be.
battles and Burna Boy stepped away from the public spotlight, the world was left wondering whether Burna was merely a victim of circumstance or a participant in a much larger, more complex game. It became clear that fame is far from freedom. It is a high-stakes arena where survival depends on navigating constantly shifting truths, and where myths are often embraced more readily than reality. Through his perspective, 50 Cent reflects on the harsh realities of celebrity, revealing that fame is less a privilege and more a carefully built trap that can ensnare even the biggest stars. He shows how figures like Burna Boy and Diddy, despite their immense success and influence, are not immune to the pressures, sacrifices, and hidden costs of life in the spotlight, reminding the audience that behind the glamour lies a world where every move has consequences and every decision can shape or destroy a legacy.
Special K and cocaine. Now see, the cocaine keep you up all night, but unfortunately it gives you limp noodle because of what the blood flow is. So you wants to fuck with a half-hard dick all night. So that's why you had the Viagra, to make sure that the dick involuntarily stays hard while you're numbing your fucking self with the coke. Now see, the ketamine That's a horse tranquilizer. So that relaxes all your muscles. You could get fucked by 80 fucking ton gorillas. You wouldn't feel a thing. So now, your dick is gonna stay hard. You numbed up and you high. You got the ketamine in you so you don't feel shit. And then you add the ecstasy to put in the feeling that you've now blocked out. And now you got a party.
Freak off cocktail.
Yeah. So now, the 2C, they done skipped. They done skipped all the steps. They condensed it.
Wow.
So you got the cocaine in there, and then you got the ketamine in there, and they say that some of the dealers add the ecstasy in there. Now the Viagra, you still got to take that solo. But with the 2C, you got all of that. The gay cocktail.
No.
Off cocktail in the one thing. And the reason why it's pink is because they put the food coloring in it. They think, he think they got it from the Breaking Bad. You remember how they was making the meth, and they made it a special color, so they done that with the 2C.
Wow.
It's the food coloring.
You think that...
As if you need more. When did high not get high enough? Like, I'm trying to understand.
Yeah, to the point where you have to fly it across, like, I need that here tonight. Can you get that here? Like, no.
I need that here. You got 3 drugs. Powerful drugs. And food coloring.
Shit. Okay.
You are numb. You are wired. You pop that Viagra. You a f***ing machine. You anything. You a brick wall, wouldn't even feel it.
I'm sure there's footage of that.
Like real rap. Like that right there is like, that's like, cut me open right now, man. I ain't even gonna bleed. Like, it's wild. Like this 2C shit. Now I see how Young Miami can take all that pressure. She on the 2C. They be thinking these is over here like killing the game. They don't feel nothing, that's why they do it.
In this explosive documentary, 50 Cent delves even deeper into the untold story behind the Diddy Burna Boy saga, presenting previously unseen footage and candid interviews that reveal the complex layers of strategy, rivalry, and manipulation driving the music industry. What first appeared to be a groundbreaking collaboration between 2 global music icons gradually unravels into a complicated web of hidden motives, behind-the-scenes negotiations, and unspoken power dynamics that often determine success and failure. 50 Cent carefully explores how these unseen forces not only influenced Burna Boy's meteoric rise, but also played a significant role in Diddy's unexpected setbacks, exposing the shadowy dynamics and subtle maneuvering that shape fame, fortune, and influence in the entertainment world, ultimately revealing a side of the industry that most fans never witnessed.
So who's next?
Y'all don't see the lineup?
Yeah, we see the lineup. I'm just waiting to see who's next.
Jay-Z is setting Diddy up. Why is everyone having such a hard time? He ain't doing shit different. He lined up D-Haven, stole his life and identity. He lined up Big L, stole his life and identity. He lined up Dame Dash, stole his life, identity, and took his love. Lined up R. Kelly. He wants to be the one.
Yeah, shout out D-Haven. He actually hit us up, wanted to tell this story.
You need to talk to D-Haven.
Yeah, we need to talk to him.
I told you that last year when I put you on the phone with him.
You did.
And then got ran into and then I got thrown in a hospital by my insane husband who's working for YouTube to make his mama proud.
So wait, Jag, I'm just curious because with Diddy...
You mean?
With Diddy settling within 24 hours, which has never been heard of, 30 million, or The lawsuit was 30, undisclosed amount. But
he knew for 30 days that shit was fitting to happen.
Within 24
He could have paid that $30 million before.
Yeah, why? Let that hit the fan. Did he?
Because he's Diddy.
He called a bluff?
Because yeah.
He should have enough money to
he
check.
Put the boots to that girl. She's supposed to be a good bitch. No matter who she with. All the time he putting a groom in her. Of course he thought it was still gonna work. He thinks he's God. He ain't doing shit. Raped the f out of that bitch, put the boots to her last time I seen her. Her and her trainer, boyfriend, husband. I don't get no.
So you hear about stories of Diddy like shooting people, blowing up cars.
Yeah.
Is he this gangster that behind the scenes is that him? Or is that
shout out to
50 Cent's latest documentary goes far beyond the surface level drama surrounding Burna Boy and Diddy, delivering a hard-hitting examination of the entertainment industry itself. Its hidden agreements, relentless power struggles, and the personal sacrifices artists are compelled to make in order to reach the top. Through unfiltered interviews and previously unseen footage, 50 Cent reveals the true cost of fame, showing how the pursuit of success in the spotlight comes with a price so deeply buried beneath the glamour that only someone with his insider perspective can uncover it. What initially appeared to be a straightforward collaboration between Diddy and Burna Boy is revealed as a maze of strategy, manipulation, and hidden agendas, where rumors, influence, and behind-the-scenes power plays quietly shape the course of their careers. Far more than a story about two major stars, the documentary pulls back the curtain on the darker realities of the music industry, proving that in the high-stakes world of fame and fortune, nothing is ever as simple or as glamorous as it seems.